Alright, southbound on the M1 at Helensvale. I purposely left it till after 10 a.m. before I left home, so I could miss the peak hour traffic, and I have, thank God, because it would be bumper to bumper here and walking pace right here, all the traffic trying to get onto the M1 southbound at peak hour, and the traffic could be crawling along. I hate riding on the M1, I really do. I've said it once, I've said it before, I hate riding on the M1. It's not me, it's the other bastards on the road that I worry about. But luckily the traffic is very light, which is good. So we'll jump into the outside lane, or the fast lane as they call it. The camera here on the side getting blown forward because of the wind. Temperature says 22 degrees, but I think with a bit of the wind, wind chill, it probably feels a lot colder than that. It feels like it's only about 16 or 18. Anyway, that's fine. Metal core. I guess that's going to pick up a load of scrap metal and take it away for recycling. Alright, speed limit drops down to 100 kilometres an hour here, not 110. I've got a car up my butt, so I'm going to pull over and let him go. And you just want to hope that there's no radar van, speed van parked down Mr. Ford Ranger. So I'm going to follow the M1 and we'll take the exit at the Pines Shopping Village, I think it's called. Few bumps there, could feel it. Okie dokie, so we're just leaving the southern part of Nerang, and the next suburb is Wangari, and you look at it, Warrangari, but it's not pronounced Warrangari, it's pronounced Wangari. Proceed with caution, crash ahead, exit 77 on the left shoulder. Well, that's two more exits. It's probably the exit to Robina Shopping Town, maybe. Yeah, all the traffic's starting to block. I hope it's not too bad. I hope no one's injured. That car behind me let me in. I gave him a nice wave. I guess this is where it's good to have a motorcycle. You can lane filter. But I don't like it when you go past these big trucks. Someone bumps you, you could end up on the wheel, under the wheels, and that would definitely lead to an effed up day. And you don't want an effed up day. People jumping from lane to lane, left to right, right to left. You see people up there doing it. I've got to be careful someone doesn't come straight out in front of you. Always have an escape route if possible. Mine's here on the right. Flashing lights, red and blue lights. Looks like Queensland Fire and Rescue. And I don't know if I can see a police car just yet. Oh yes, bang, there's a bit of a carnage just there. Yeah, so we have 2 fire trucks, an ambulance. Looks like it's all cleared away. Looks like the fire trucks have sprinkled that kiddie litter on the road, probably to dry up petrol or oil. And cars are gone. It's good. Yes, my speedo on the bike says I'm doing 103, 104. It's 100 limit. So if anybody's watching this, don't get upset, because the speedo down here on the GPS is 97. And this is the more accurate one. Motorcycles are over, always over. They're never 100% accurate. The lower the speed you get, they're very accurate. It's most common with most vehicles in Australia. They manufacturers deliberately set the speedo a couple of kilometres higher than the actual speed. No pass, no entry, Queensland border restrictions. Yes, New South Wales are doing it tough at the moment. They've just declared most of the area of northern New South Wales, which parallels the Queensland border, as hotspots. So you can only get from New South Wales to Queensland if you've got the appropriate pass. Yeah, it looks like they finished the road work here. The last time I was down this way was probably a good 2 months, I suppose. Yeah, maybe 6 weeks, yeah, 2 months. Oh no, they're still working on it. That's why it's at a 80 speed limit. Okay, so we have just under 6 kilometres to go to exit the M1. Yeah, sure is some work going on. And got all the road getting pegged out, getting ready for concreting. Right, Tallabudgera Creek Road. Well, I've done the video on Tallabudgera Creek Road. Anybody that's interested in doing that, you can have a look. I think I did it about 3 months ago. I had my friend Tony along on his Ducati Diablo. And it seems like it's been going on forever, this freeway reconstruction. Guess they've got to build complete new bridges, demolish this one. God, I'd hate to have a house backing onto all this roadworks. And all that orange coloured wall used to be a massive big sound barrier, probably 4 metre tall sound barrier, and it was all painted with figures, landscapes, figures of people to stop graffiti artists, and it worked. It was like that for years. Right, so Palm Beach, Elanora. We'll take this exit. And we'll make our way up to the coast.